is getting bad. What's bad? That I'm broke. I'm at the point where I'm wearing shirts that I bought 5 years ago. I'm wearing a t-shirt that says Michigan State. I've never even stepped foot in Michigan. This shirt got holes in it. It's a football shirt. I don't even play football. Oh, I got no haircut. This hair is disgusting. And this is the cherry on top. I'm at the point where it's so bad. I'm selling my gear. This is like a chef selling their knives. It's so bad that not only am I selling my precious camera that I got a few months ago, I'm selling it. I don't know if you can tell what time I'm selling it. You know what? It doesn't matter what time it is. Let me just open up the blinds for you. Yeah, I'm selling it in pitch black to some random dude on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, not on OfferUp. To some random dude on OfferUp, bro. And because I'm doing this, I haven't done this in a while. I haven't sold anything in pitch black in a long time. But it made me think about the times that I had a meetup in pitch black. And the first time I had a meetup in pitch black, I got absolutely done dizzled. Alright? It was back in high school. I was buying a pair of Jordans. And I had already owned a couple pair of Jordans. So I thought I was a sneakerhead already, you know? Anyways, I hit this guy up. He's listing a pair of shoes for $100. I offer him 90. He says yes. I say pull up. He pulls up. I come and meet him. And from first initial gut feeling, these things are fake. But I'm so excited from the price and I'm so nervous from the meetup. You know, I always get nervous from meetups. I have social anxiety. What can you say? Right? So I'm just excited to get the meeting over with and come home and check out my shoes, which I should have not been in a rush, because the second that I grabbed the box and I was like, ugh, these might be fake, in my gut, I was like, I totally just ignored it, right? And I just run home, I pay him the money, I run home with the shoes, and the second I check them out, they're fake as fuck, right? And then I hit him up, and this was on Facebook. So back then there were sneaker pages. This was Sneakerheads of P-Town. And I hit him up. I'm like, bro, these are fake. He's like, nah, they're not fake. I'm like, dude, pretty sure they are, right? Anyways, he's like, nah, you gotta prove it first. So I tell my friend, hey, can you bring your Jordans tomorrow? I'm gonna bring mine. He brings them. I bring mine. The heel tab on the shoe was bending like crazy. I was like, bro, these are definitely fake. He's like, he still doesn't trust me. So I'm like, all right, let's go to Index. Index is a consignment store. It's where everyone goes to get their shoes legit checked. At least 10 years ago. I don't know how long this was. At least 10 years ago they did. I don't know about now. Anyways, I had to take the bus an hour away just to go to Index. He doesn't show up. The second I give it to the guy at Index, he checks it out. He doesn't even check out the shoes yet. He just touches the box and he's like, these are fake. I'm like, damn, I'm cooked. Anyways, that was my first. Then my second meetup that I got scammed in was not buying the shoes, but selling the shoes. So I was selling a pair of Yeezys for $340. This dude on OfferUp, all he has on his page is a Kobe profile picture. and he had no reviews or anything. But he said he'll pull up to where I'm at. I said, okay, let's go. I show up to the meetup, and usually I wait for people to be there. And I don't know if he said he was there, but I think that's why I pulled up, because I usually wait for them to come and then I show up. I make them wait on me instead of me waiting for them. Anyways, this time I'm there first and I'm waiting for them. And for whatever reason, I had a bad feeling about this one. I even brought my BB gun. That's how much of a bad feeling I had. I had a BB gun, and sometimes I would bring my BB gun to several meetups, but in this case, I had a weird feeling about it. And my mom even comes with me to this one. So, we're waiting in the parking lot, and they show up late. It's just this kid, I would say he's 20 or late teens, early 20s, pulls up with another kid. And instead of getting out their car, instead of going into a parking spot, instead of going inside the store, which I was initially planning on doing, he just pulls up to the front of the store, not even in a parking spot. His car's still on. And I'm like, fuck it, whatever. If this is what he wants to do, I'll just give him one shoe. Because if I give him both, he's literally in the car. The car's on. The second I hand him the shoes, he can just drive off. You know what I mean? So I hand him one shoe. He hands me the cash. I hand the cash to my mom. I say, check the money, while he checks out the shoes. And I'm holding on to the other shoe, right? My mom says it's cool, but they shorted her. They shorted us because the deal was $340. He only handed us $300. So I'm like, you're missing $40. He pulls out a fat wad of cash, and he takes out two 20s, hands us the 220. I'm like, all right, $340, cool. I give him the shoe, dip. And this was late at night. I thought it was cool, right? Felt completely dangerous, but everyone got what they wanted. Let's go home. A few days later, I'm leaving Popeyes near my school. My mom calls me. She's like, yo, money's fake. Well, she doesn't say, yo, money's fake. She's just telling me money's fake. Anyways, I'm like, no way, it's fake. And she's trying to lecture me. And I'm like, nah. She's trying to lecture me about how not to meet up at night, da-da-da-da. I'm like, nah, Mom, you should have checked the money. I told you to check the money. You always got to check the money. I'm like, every single time I do a meetup, I check the money. And she's like, whatever. You know what I mean? She keeps lecturing me about doing meetups at night. Anyways, I got scammed $300. The only thing that was real in that transaction was my shoes and the 220s that he pulled out, that he shorted us. That was the only thing that was real. After that, I'm done selling shoes on StockX. I'm done selling shoes in person. I'm selling them on StockX from now on. Except I had a pair of Yeezys the same shoes that I sold to that guy. I got multiple pairs, and one of them I decided to wear for myself, and I wanted to get rid of them, but I can't sell them on StockX because they're used. So I had to do another meetup. This time, I meet up with this kid at Index. I wanted him to be sure that they were legit, and I wanted a safe transaction. So while he's getting the shoes checked out, I'm telling him the story about how I got scammed, $300, and he's like, man, that's fucked up, da 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 da. And he hands me the money, and the shoes were done being legit checked. He hands me the money, and I check a couple of the bills, and it seems good. We shake hands, go off our ways. I'm waiting for the bus to go home. Then I check out the money while I'm waiting. I check each of them, and I noticed a couple of them were fake. I was like, this kid done played me. He just heard the story about how I told him I got scammed. And through it all, he scammed me. And I was like, damn. It's a cruel world. It's a cruel world. anyways, after that, I was just like, I'm done with meetups, man. Fast forward fucking 10 years later, here I am about to do a meetup right now. I got my money back safe and well. So apparently I bought it from some pastor. They were pretty young. Some two people same age as me, a little bit older, I guess. They're actually really chill. I'm down bad, guys. Please support the channel. I don't want to end up selling this camera. This camera you're seeing me through right now. That's when I'm really down bad. That's when I don't have a channel no more. If I sell this thing, I'm done. I quit. But that's never gonna happen. I ain't gonna give up. I'm never selling this camera. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I'll see y'all.